welcome to this week's Monday Minutes. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Jessie, and this week we are joined by Lucas. Hi, Lucas.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about two different enhancements that were added to the 2311 release and were backported to all of our Bywater supported partners that are watching. This gives us the ability to essentially tie in a custom notice and a report to do really cool things like print off a beautiful letter that you might want to send to your patrons or customers, or maybe utilize an option to print a slip or a notice easily from any avenue within Koha itself. So Kelly's going to show us a little bit how to do it, and Lucas is going to give us some great examples.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Jessie. Okay, let me just make this a little bigger. So as Jessie said, this is going to tie in two specific modules within Koha that's going to work together. We're going to start in the tools. What you really need to do is when you're thinking about what you want to first create a report of, and then something that you're going to print it out as. So think about a hold notification slip. There's a lot going on in the background where it's like, this hold was pending and now it's waiting, and therefore it's going to contact the patron. And what do we send to that patron? So what does that look like? So the notices in the tools are going to generate what we're going to print out. This will all come together as we continue to talk. There is a new option under new notice, and that is called reports. So any notice that you create to want to have this interaction with the reports module needs to be used, that Koha module needs to be used reports to create that notice. Once you do that, then you're going to go over to the reports module and create that report that you're in essence saying, this is what I want to print out on that notice that I've just created. I'm going to go ahead and just show you one of the reports that I created. And I'm going to show you how it's going to display when you have a notice with connected to a report. You're going to have this run with template option available. So that's in essence the process itself. We're going to get a notice, and then we're going to create a report. And now I'm going to send it over to Lucas so he can just show us some really fantastic examples that he's come up with that will maybe make your day.
Yeah, and there is a lot of things I think you can do with this enhancement. So these are just a couple ideas.
These actually came to birth when we were on site visiting a library, Cuyahoga County, when we were training. And this idea kind of came to birth during those training sessions. So it's excited to actually see it rolled out to all other users.
Mm-hmm.
So like Kelly said, you need two parts here, a notice and a report. So I'm going to start by going to reports and my saved reports. I have one called Overdues. We'll just take a look at that report real quick. And I am just grabbing all the overdues in my system. This is a little bit arbitrary, but could be made much better for real working systems. If I run this, I get the contents of my report, which get the contents of the message queue. And then when we will now go look quickly at tools, notices, and slips. I'll look for my overdue one. It is under the module reports. That's important. We'll just take a look at this real quick. And this one's really simple. So I am just using I'm not even using every column in this report. I am just using the content column, which is the content of the overdue message. So little template toolkit here, which is basically for each D and data is kind of like every row in this report. We just want the content. So going back to my report, once you have this notice in the reports module, you will see this run with template option under your report. So I can run with template, and I want my printable overdues. That's how I named this. That gives me something like this, which isn't totally useful in the sense that I want it to be useful. But now I also have a download option, and I can download that rendered template print overdues. Now, when I do that, it downloads an HTML file for me. If I open that up and hit my file
Awesome.
print button, I have nice formatted print overdues that I can sort of generate on demand, instead of having to wait for that cron job to run every day. This uses overdues as an example, but you could do this with any notice you had. Second example. We'll go
This is
look
going to be the most popular Monday Minutes with that, Lucas.
I know, seriously, this is beautiful. Love it.
Second example is a report I have called order slip. Again, we'll just take a quick look at the report. This one's super simple. And again, arbitrary, I'm using basket number 7. In a production system, you'd want this to actually go get the proper basket. And we'll go look again at the report, or I'm sorry, the notice. Again, in the reports module, and just take a quick look at this. And really, I'm just building a table here with a few things related to the order. Again, we see this for each D in data, which will give us all our printable rows. This one also uses just a little bit of JavaScript or jQuery to put a button on the order page. So we don't have to go run this from the report. We can actually just go into our acquisitions module, find our order. And here I've put in the order slip. And by clicking it, just like with our other one, we've downloaded the order slip, and we can use that however we see fit.
I'm kind of speechless.
It's pretty cool.
I love the idea of having a print button somewhere, like for those overdues you talked about, you could put that print overdues on the patron account itself.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of creativity, and I encourage people to let us know what they are doing with it, because maybe that would be a good KohaCon presentation this summer, or Koha US or KohaCon or whatever, for people to explore this. Okay, well, thank you so much, Lucas. This is fantastic.
Pleasure.
And we will give you some screenshots of Lucas's examples if you want to build on that or create your own. We'd be happy to see what you do. But regardless, have a great week.
Have a great week. Thank you.
Bye.